All right, folks, we're off for a first for Zeke and I. We're going to do an extended road trip. This is just kind of a test to see how we handle riding the bike on a long ride. We're on the Harley today. I think this is probably the first video you guys have seen with us on the Harley. We've ridden around quite a bit around our house here, but yeah, it's been like 90 degrees, over 90 degrees here for the last few days. It's been too hot to do anything around the house. We're going to head to the coast for a little bit and cool off. And yeah, you guys get to ride along with Zeke. We're trying out a new microphone system today, so hopefully this is working good for you. And I can probably point out stuff while we're riding along too. And with that being said, let's get on the road. You ready, buddy? Ready to go for a ride? So the weather is looking pretty gray out there today. Expect to be sunny. The forecast called for clear skies. We'll see what happens. So I said this was a first for us with this extended road trip. We went to the Tail of the Dragon, but we hauled the motorcycle over there in the pickup, and I had all my gear with me in that pickup. This one's a first because we got all of our gear on the motorcycle. And it's just kind of an experiment to see if we can get by with what I have on here. If I need to try and pack other stuff in here. We're going to be staying in a motel. This is not going to be a moto camping video. Sorry if you guys were planning on that. But yeah. And I also got to figure out, what do I do with Zeke when I got to go someplace that he's not allowed in? It's not like I can just leave him on the motorcycle. That's not going to work. So we'll have to figure out something for that. When we traveled in the car in the past, food was pretty easy. I just find restaurants that do takeout. Even better yet, if they'll bring it out to the car, and then I don't have to leave them alone in the vehicle. But there again, if I got to go inside the restaurant to pick up the food even, I'll have to figure that out. I might pick up a small leash or something. Probably should brought one. Just to tie him up near the bike someplace. So the route I have planned is to take Highway 96 to Happy Camp. And we'll turn off onto, I think it's Indian Creek Road down there. It's by the big old Sasquatch statue, Bigfoot statue. So we turn there, and you stay on the Indian Creek Road, takes you up over Grayback Mountain. You end up coming out on Highway 199 up in Oregon. You take 199 back into California, over to 101, and then we'll drop down into Crescent City. And that's where we're planning on going to tonight, is Crescent City. I could have gone all the way down 96 to Willow Creek and then took the 101 back up the coast, which would also be a nice drive. And there's some fun twisty parts down there at the end of 96 as well. But this is going to be a little bit shorter route. Like I said, it's just an experiment to see if we do okay on the bike for a long time. And there's some pretty views up there on Grayback Mountain too. Hopefully I'll get to show you guys something. How you guys doing back there? Hanging on? So I have the stock Pan America tires on right now, which I think they're meant to be like a 50-50 tire, half off-road, half on-road, half off-road. But they do all right. I've had it on some dirt roads. They do okay on that. But on the highway, they really don't hold the corner as well as like the Ibex does with those street tires on it. I do say that I am loving this Rev Max engine on the Harley.
I got it set right now in highway mode or road mode, which it's meant to be a lot smoother with the power delivery. There's a sport mode, which it's a lot of fun. That's when you put in sport mode, you hang on. But even in this highway mode, there's a lot of torque, a lot of power. It's just a lot smoother delivery on it. The bike does have the Scream and Eagle quick shifter, which I have used it, and it works good. And it does, I mean, it really speeds up your acceleration. You don't have to use the clutch. But I'm just kind of old school, and it's forced a habit to grab the clutch every time I want to shift a gear. So we just got this one time. I'm probably going to have to come to a complete stop here, though. Another friend of yours, Zeke? Looks like he's more interested in the pickup, though. So the Harley has or the Pan America, this one in particular, has the adaptive ride height. So when I come up to stops like that, or stoplights or whatever, the bike actually squats down a little bit, so I keep my feet flat on the ground. It's not so much a problem for me. I'm 6'1" and got decently long legs. But it is kind of nice. I can sit there flat-footed without really having to stretch my legs out. And then when I take off, it just goes back up to its regular ride height. Okay, we're going to be coming up on a passing lane before too long. I'm going to put the bike in sport mode. You guys just hang on back there. This isn't even downshifting. Like I said, she's got a lot of pep. Back into road mode. I do like that I can change the modes on the fly like that. Little town of Syad. Community of Syad, I guess. They're a town. They got a post office. And a store. Even got a little restaurant. Let's stop you right here where I need to turn. Okay. Here's what it is. Turn signal on. Actually, I could just sneak to the parking lot here. So that up there is the famous Bigfoot statue I was talking about. So we'll get you guys a picture of the front of it so you can see what it looks like when you know where to turn. Anyway, we got Ray's Food Place here. It's might be the only grocery store in Happy Camp, I'm not sure. I gotta meet up with some people here, so this will conclude the video for now. Hopefully the sound and all that worked good. And we'll catch up with you when we start climbing Grayback Mountain, which is just stay on this road. So one thing I will say that I do not like about this Harley is the kickstand. There is a little tiny tab that you have got to hit. I gotta use my heel usually, and be careful I don't hit the gear shift. Anyway, I'll give Zeke a break here, let him potty, and we'll go from there. I'm not sure what happened. When I got to Happy Camp, the camera was turned off. So I'm not sure if you guys, or actually how long you guys were along with me. Dude, you gotta get this on. You need to wear your goggles. It's safe. Protect your eyes.
But anyway, so the camera's shutting off on its own. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'll have to stop when I get to Grayback, though. Make sure you guys are able to see what's going on up there. That's the giant spider web here. That's been here for a long time. It does light up at night. Or maybe on holidays. I don't know. I have seen it lit up though. Not making it full time. We are currently on Grayback Mountain. I stopped to make sure you guys are still with me, and you weren't. But anyway, Grayback is an interesting road. You only want to attempt it in the summertime. They don't maintain it in the wintertime. There's signs warning you about that. It won't get covered in the snow in the wintertime. It's mostly good. I mean, it's technically paved. There are places though where it's a little worse for wear, and you want to have you want to be on your toes, because there's places where the road is breaking up and like sections are falling down and stuff. It'll mess you up. Anyway, with that, let's keep on going. There's a wonderful little section. There used to be a tree that grew in this area called the weeping spruce. It only grew naturally, like I think in this area. It got wiped out by the fires. It's an interesting tree. It looked kind of like a cross between a fir tree and like a weeping willow or something. The branches just hung down, almost like moss. I don't know if there's any new ones growing out there in the brush or not, but it was kind of sad to see a whole forest of it get wiped out. Buddy. Battery's about dead. But we are at the top of Grayback, so I'm trying to get this last little shot here for the battery's completely dead. The actual top's back on this last bend back here, but there was some dump trucks and stuff working, and I didn't want to get in my way. But Zeke seems to be doing good, huh? You good, buddy? It's all downhill from here, which means I need to be careful of the corners. There's some really tight switchbacks on here. They can be fun, but you gotta be safe too, and this road is not the best. With that, I guess that's about it for the 360 footage. I will have to get it charged up and then... Alright, we are at the Oceanfront Lodge in Crescent City. Lost my train of thought for a second. We're headed down to the Trees of Mystery today. This is day number 2. And once again, welcome along for the ride. If I read that sign back there right, it said vines doubled in constriction zones. I'm going to check the 360 video later to see if that's what it said or not.
of the reasons we're headed to the Trees of Mystery is they are pet friendly. I have had Zeke in there before. It's just kind of a nice place to walk around and enjoy the outdoors. They even rode the tram all right, which I've seen people have trouble with that, so I guess it was good. Riding through the redwoods. Oh, they're using one of those traffic light deals. So you let so many people go past, and if people aren't on the ball when they get ready to go, they'll miss the light for everybody. And it might be here a while. That side of the road pretty chewed up. Ocean. Yep, here we are. Trees of Mystery. So we get someone to take Zeke some picture in front of the statues. Hey, you guys take a picture in front of the statue? Justin got his feet wet this morning with that kayak. Didn't bring an extra pair of shoes, so I think he's barefoot. He doesn't want to get in the car. Chris will get over here and get a picture of us. Smile, buddy. So the only thing the dogs are not allowed on here is this canopy trail. They don't want the dogs up on the skywalk, which I can see why. I'm sure a lot of dogs would freak out. It's a tight space here. I think the pictures of the videos do this trail justice. This thing is steep. It really looks kind of flat in the video and the pictures too, but that's a serious incline. It goes around here.
This is day 3, and we're back at the Oceanfront Lodge for the last time this trip, and just about to get on the road. We're going to go ahead and head south. I'm going to try and hit that drive-through tree. Not literally hit it, but try and get through it. And then we'll probably go down through Willow Creek and then back up 96. We'll see how it goes. You ready, buddy? You know, they got a pretty decent price on fuel here. I'm going to stop. Wasn't planned, but this bike has a relatively, it's relatively large for a motorcycle, but at the same time, I only get a couple hundred miles out of each tank, so I'm trying to fill up in the Hoopah. I think it'll be the last place before I get home. I'm not sure I can make it to Hoopah. Yeah, 520 for super. Can't be that, California. Well, a place I seen online last night were $6 for regular.
Excuse me. How's your dog ride back there? All right?
Yeah, that's great.
I bought a sidecar for mine, and I hate riding a sidecar.
Yeah, that could be a challenge. I've never ridden one, but I've heard they're different.
They're different.
Yeah.
I rode a three-wheeler for years and years, and it's totally different.
Yeah.
You got to watch. The first time I took a hard right turn, that wheel came up.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
crazy.
need a bigger dog.
No, he does good. If he gets to squirming a lot, I'll notice on the corners, but I don't go that fast, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I took mine to L.A. and back a couple years ago. We had a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, this is our first overnight trip. Normally we only do like 90 or 100 miles a day, but it's kind of an experiment to see
Sure.
if I carry enough stuff on the bike for us to actually take a trip somewhere.
Yeah, I drag a tent trailer.
Well, there you go. Hello.
I hate
Yeah, go ahead.
sitting on the ground.
He's friendly. He loves everybody.
I like his goggles. Mine's got those too.
Yeah.
Hey, cheaper in a bed though. You get something in their eye.
Oh, yeah, really.
Well, you have a safe trip.
You too, sir. His name is Zeke. Have a good day.
I love that dog more than I love my family.
It took about a week of training just to have him sitting in the seat before he put the thing on the motorcycle.
Yeah, I believe it.
But now that he gets on there, he loves it.
I bet he does.
He wears his harness when we're riding. Whenever I pull that harness out, he goes nuts. Okay, put the goggles back on. Yep, gotta keep the goggles on. So I got a full tank of fuel, and the bike says I can go about 200 miles.
Racing my own thoughts into the silence, seeking the guidance I forgot. It's somewhere lost, lost in the cages, cages of chaos. I forgot. Somewhere it must be written. I just lost my access to the map. Somewhere love had bidden. I chased the apple and realized can't let it go. Baby, it's a losing game, and I know that I'm to blame. I crossed the ocean and lost myself below.
Nice ocean view.
Finally face to face with truth. How about you? Can you handle the riptide? Won't help from the shoreline. What's the use?
Hello.
goggles so nice. Yes, you do. Is she a good passenger?
Oh, he loves it, yeah.
Oh, it's $15 and you can pay with cash or with a card.
Nice lady. Very steep turn. Good golly. Okay. Oh. And we do a little figure 8 here. Interesting. Okay. I bet that gets interesting when there's a lot of traffic around. Kind of reminds me of the California DMV test. Here we go.